Welcome back to DHS Sportscenter. I'm Ben Smith.
And I'm Will Bouvier.
On today's show, I sit down with your favorite Portuguese teacher here at Dartmouth High School, Mr. Carvalho, to talk about his experience as the newest boys track coach.
Later on the episode, Ben and I interview each other, so you get to know your DHS Sportscenter host a little bit better.
So stay tuned for that and more on DHS
Sportscenter.
Hole in one.
Aiden, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in school.
Jared, it's April vacation. Come on, let's go places. Hop in, Jared. I'll show you the wonders of April vacation. Let's go.
Later that same evening.
Oh, Jared, we made it. We're at the beach. We got sand, water, but there are some seagulls. Oh, God!
Whoa, this is crazy. This water park's so fun. Wow, this water park is so cool.
I know, there's so many fun activities to do here.
Wow, when does April vacation end?
We have until April 25th.
Wow, let's get some activities.
Let's go do some more.
Hit it, boys! Welcome to Squidward's Tiki Land. Tiki, tiki. Welcome.
Welcome back, everyone, to DHS Sportscenter, and today I sit down with everyone's favorite world language teacher, our Portuguese teacher here at Dartmouth High School, our newest Portuguese teacher here at Dartmouth High School, Mr. Carvalho. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Ben. I'm excited to be. It's like being on Jimmy Fallon.
So the first thing is, Mr. Carvalho is the new boys track coach, assistant coach. Can you introduce yourself first?
I'm Mr. Carvalho. I'm the new assistant boys track coach. And as Ben already mentioned, I'm a Portuguese teacher here at Dartmouth High. And I'm happy to be on your show.
Excellent. How do you like the experience here so far?
Dartmouth in general, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's been awesome. It reminds me a lot of my hometown, Tiverton. Everyone's fun, a lot of school spirit. You're cool, so that helps. So no, I love it. It's been awesome.
Excellent. Did you play any sports when you were in high school?
I did. I did soccer all 4 years. I did cross country, and then I was part of it wasn't an actual sport. It was a club, 5K Fridays. So every Friday we ran a 5K, all 4 years of high school.
Excellent. If you had any different sports in mind that you were going to coach, what other sport would you want to coach?
Would I want to coach?
Here in Dartmouth.
Oh, I'd love to coach soccer. Soccer is my sport. I eat, breathe, sleep soccer. Viva Benfica. Soccer would definitely be another one. I wouldn't mind cross country because I did cross country in high school. And I would say maybe golf. I'm okay at golf. Possibly golf.
What's your other hobbies that you would do after school?
Now
instead of track.
So I do have my golf clubs in my car at all times. So sometimes I'll stop at Caddyshack after school. Other than that, when it gets a little warmer, I love to fish. So I'll definitely be doing that after school come like May, June. So other than that, not much.
Hey, we should go to the pond one day. We're interested in
All
fishing.
for it.
If one day, if you want to come.
You let me know when.
All right. Also, what's your biggest pet peeve in life?
What is my biggest pet peeve in life? Oh, I had one. I had a good one, and I can't think of it now. I hate when people don't say my friend and I. They say me and my friend. Drives me nuts. Absolutely insane. My friend and I. Ben and I. If anyone says me and Ben, I'm coming after you. Keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Other than that, what is your favorite food that you would?
My favorite food. Anything Portuguese is really good. It's an unpopular opinion. I like bacalhau, which is like Portuguese codfish, or octopus. Octopus grilled is pretty dang good. Some people think I'm crazy. Or rabbits. Sorry for the pet people, but rabbit is good.
I'm gonna add on to that.
Bring
My
it up.
favorite Portuguese food in general would be Portuguese steak from Caldeiras in Fall River, and Carvalho's as well.
Yep, they're both very good. I go to Caldeiras all the time.
I'm
So I know
going
exactly what you're
there
talking
in a
about.
few weeks for my cousin's first communion. So
Yeah, it's a good place.
yeah. Have you met a lot of new friends in the track so far?
So the other coaches, I already knew Coach McCarron pretty well. I know Coach Souza because she's a world language teacher here. I did meet a couple other coaches, Coach Bro, who's the head coach for the boys. So him and I have been getting along pretty well. His brother teaches here, Mr. Bro. But no, it's so far so good. The athletes are great for the most part. So no, it's been fun. It's been absolutely fun. I've only been doing it a week now. We had our first meet yesterday at Brockton, so that was exciting to get the feel of how everything goes. So no, so far so good.
Did you have butterflies in your stomach heading out to Brockton, having your first meet as a coach?
Not too much. I knew what. So for track, I'm overseeing the throws, so javelin, shot put, and discus. And our athletes that play those particular sports are really good. So I wasn't too worried, and they did do really well yesterday at the meet, all three. So not too much. It was more so I was more excited to see how everything worked. So
Yeah. Before we go, I just want to give a shout out to the. I seen like the scores yesterday. I want to give a shout out to the boys lacrosse who just got their first victory this season. I also want to give a shout out to the girls lacrosse team who beat Fairhaven High School yesterday as well. And all the other sports, I want to give you all a shout out as well. You guys are doing a great job so far this season. Thanks for coming on the show, Mr. Carvalho.
thank you for
I'll
having me,
see
Ben.
you around.
You will. I'll see you tomorrow in class.
All right.
Dartmouth High School is committed to providing a quality education for all learners. Dartmouth High School is home to over 1,000 students with a variety of academic and extracurricular offerings that make Dartmouth High School a special place to learn. At Dartmouth High School, we have a program for you. From our world-class music programs to our exceptional varsity athletic offerings to the more than 20 advanced placement courses, students at Dartmouth High School have unique opportunities to grow and develop throughout their high school experience. Our mission at Dartmouth High School is to prepare all students for whatever opportunities they wish to pursue upon graduation. Whether you plan to continue your education at a 2, 4 trade or technical school, enter directly into the workforce, or volunteer in service to our nation, Dartmouth High School will prepare you for the future of your choosing. We invite students considering Dartmouth High School to shadow a current student, to experience a day in the life of a Dartmouth High School student. We are confident that you will walk away believing that Dartmouth High School is a special place to learn and to grow. We look forward to seeing you around Dartmouth High School soon.
Now let's take a look at the interview Ben and I had with each other to get to know us a little bit better.
Welcome back, everyone. I got Will Bouvier, and we're going to get to know each other. Will, glad to have you on the show today.
Thanks, I love being here.
Yeah. Can you just explain to us how long have you been part of this club?
This is my first year working with the media club. First year taking Mr. Parati's classes here at the high school, and I really enjoyed both of them, and I wanted to help out more. And this is something that has given me great opportunity to practice a lot of different things, and I'm now looking into it in college and stuff, and it's been so much fun, and it's been a great experience, met some great people.
Do you mind explaining to the people at home what grade you are right now?
I'm a junior, going to be a senior next year, and next year I hope to get even more involved than I am now.
Yeah. My name's Ben Smith, and I'm a freshman here at Dartmouth High School. This is my actual first year being a part of this media club. I've been part of it for 3 months now. 1.5 months through it, I got my own TV show. And I grew up in Fall River, Massachusetts, Fall River, which is like 20 minutes from Dartmouth. I moved here when I was 4 years old. I went to Cushman for pre-K. I went to Quinn K through 5. Then I went to Dartmouth Middle 6th through 8th, and then I'm here at Dartmouth High School, trying to finish off my term here in the district here in Dartmouth. And I like this district a lot. I gotta say.
So Ben, what's been your favorite thing to do in the media club?
My favorite thing to do is host the show, get to edit the show, get to make like graphics in Canva and stuff like that. Yeah. How about you?
My favorite part has probably been directing a lot of the shows here, like Ryanology and Mr. Shea's talk show.
Shea Talk.
But I also like being in front of the camera and hosting.
Yeah. I have to be honest with you that I used to love being in front of the camera when I was younger. I was like, I want to be in front of the camera. I want to be on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now this is a dream come true to be on hosting my own show here at Dartmouth High School. This is just shocking.
Yeah. Being on DHNN earlier this year was really helped me want to be in front of the camera more. I didn't think I could do it. I was really shy, but now I'm totally cool with it, and we get a lot of views on that channel. So.
I have to add on to that. So back in the days, I already told Mr. Parati this, and I've told him before. I remember watching I've been watching their shows like Afternoon After School with Kate and Lisa, early show with Mr. Tebow. There was a lot of shows back then, Loud House, and they would always be on DCTV. And I used to sometimes watch it on my own terms. Like I used to watch old basketball games when COVID happened, stuff like that. I talked to my mother because we were watching a show one day, and I was like, Mom, I want to go to Dartmouth High School just to be a part of this club. And like I said, this is a dream come true. Thank God for this opportunity.
Yeah. And I mean, we both love sports, and we're lucky to make this happen here. And, we definitely have plenty more content coming in the future.
Yeah. I was also going to add on the reason why we were going to start off getting a sports show. We named it, so Mr. Parati said we were doing a Ryanology show. I was floor directing. That was my first like job specifically. And Mr. Parati was like, "Hey, we should do a sports show." And I was like, "I could host this show." So I went down for the show, and I thought first thing I thought of mine was SportsCenter, ESPN show that used to broadcast at midnight. I used to watch it on like Saturdays. And then all of a sudden came to life. We created DHS SportsCenter.
Yep.
And I had this logo that was on the top of my head. Yeah.
The logo is great, and I'm very proud of the content that we've been able to make and produce here, along with all the other shows that go on the YouTube channel, like Ryanology and Mr. Shea's Talk Show.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I was gonna say with that being said though, being a part of our first ever sports show, us two hosting it, first ever sports show here at Dartmouth High School of all time.
Mm-hmm.
This is big for us, and if we, and later on in life, if we get another show and stuff like that, we can produce more money and stuff.
Yeah.
Get money and get paid.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who work for I know a lot of people who work for the news companies and like Channel 5 News in Boston, Boston 25.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people for Channel 10 in Providence. Yeah. So later on in life, we're gonna we should just move on and do like more sports shows.
Yeah, definitely a future career path, especially once you get into college and you study that, you work with the people in college, you learn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
I want to honestly be a sports commentator. So like not a commentator, but like a play-by-play person. I have a good voice for a play-by-play, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
You also make big money being a play-by-play.
get big money, you get paid. Get the money. Other than that, do you have any favorite sports teams?
I'm a New England fan, Boston fan, so Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, and Red Sox all have a special place in my heart. But when it comes to college sports, the University of Miami, the Hurricanes, the U, is my favorite. Mostly basketball and football, but I support the other teams: baseball, volleyball. Rep the green and orange 305.
I am a big, so when it comes to sports, I like the Patriots, like you said,
Yeah.
Patriots, Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics. And then in college, I like University of Alabama for football.
Yeah.
And I like Providence, but I like Alabama basketball,
Yeah.
but I'm not like a big fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a good team. They made it to the March Madness this year and stuff like that. And yeah, what's your favorite fighter? And you like UFC.
Well, yes, I am a very big UFC fan. My favorite fighter has to be Israel Adesanya, the middleweight champion right now. His nickname is the Last Stylebender. He's incredible, so technical when he fights, and he's so much fun to watch.
Yeah, my favorite fighter in UFC history would be Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
The notorious, yeah. My favorite boxer of all time would be Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I like Floyd, but I also really like Canelo Alvarez.
Ryan Garcia,
Ryan
the
Garcia is good.
fastest puncher in the world.
Gervonta Davis
Gervonta.
is really good.
Yeah.
More guys from our era.
Well, Will, I want to thank you for coming on today, and
this was fun.
yeah, we'll see you around. That's our get to know each other. Our host, I'm Ben Smith,
I'm Will Bouvier.
and thank you for watching.
Do you know what book you're using for Mr. Karen's research paper?
Maybe I'll use Langston Hughes.
That's good. Oh, here's Langston Hughes.
Oh,
What's in the book?
Dartmouth prom?
What is that?
It's on June 2nd.
Maybe we should go.
Where are we? I think we're at prom. This red carpet is so cool. This is amazing. Wow, this is so beautiful. It's too bad I forgot my dress. Don't forget your dress and tux on June 2nd, 2022. Located at the Kirkbride Country Club.
Thanks for watching today's episode. Stay tuned for our next episode. We will be taken to URI
To see their Harrington School of Communications
So stay tuned for that and more on DHS
Sports Center.